Imagine getting pulled over for a traffic violation. The officer checks your license, gives you a warning, and finishes the traffic stop. You think you're free to go. But then the officer says, "Wait, I want a police dog to sniff around your car." Can the police keep you there, even though the reason they pulled you over is already finished? That question went all the way to the United States Supreme Court in Rodriguez versus United States. In 2012, Rodriguez was driving on a highway in Nebraska when police officer Morgan Struble saw his vehicle briefly drive onto the shoulder. The officer pulled him over. He checked Rodriguez's driver's license, checked his passenger's information, and eventually gave Rodriguez a written warning. At that point, the traffic matter was finished, but Officer Struble had a police dog in his patrol car. He asked Rodriguez for permission to walk the dog around the vehicle. Rodriguez said no. Instead of letting him leave, the officer told Rodriguez to wait until another officer arrived. Then the drug-sniffing dog was walked around the vehicle. The dog alerted to the presence of drugs. Police searched the vehicle and found methamphetamine. Welcome to Once Upon a Case, because the law isn't just for lawyers, it's for everyone. But here's the important part. The dog alerted about 7 or 8 minutes after the officer had already issued the traffic warning. Rodriguez was charged with a federal drug crime. He argued that the drugs shouldn't be used as evidence because police had violated his Fourth Amendment protection against unreasonable seizures. The lower courts disagreed. They essentially said that an extra 7 or 8 minutes was such a small delay that it didn't violate the Constitution. So Rodriguez took his case to the United States Supreme Court. And in 2015, the Supreme Court ruled 6-3 in Rodriguez's favor on the Fourth Amendment issue. The court explained that the purpose of a traffic stop is to deal with the traffic violation. Police can check your driver's license, check for outstanding warrants, inspect registration and insurance, and take other ordinary steps connected to roadway safety. But a drug investigation is different. A police officer cannot extend a completed traffic stop simply to conduct a dog sniff, unless there is independent reasonable suspicion that would justify keeping the person there. And it doesn't matter that the additional delay is only a few minutes. The important question is whether the unrelated investigation added time to the traffic stop. The Supreme Court therefore threw out the lower appellate court's decision and sent the case back for further proceedings, including consideration of whether there was reasonable suspicion to justify the additional detention. So, what's the lesson? A traffic stop can't become an unlimited investigation. Once the tasks related to the traffic violation are, or reasonably should be, finished, police generally cannot keep you there longer just to investigate something else without additional legal justification. Even 7 or 8 extra minutes can matter under the Fourth Amendment, and that's what Rodriguez versus United States established. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, watch this case next.